So Blizzard got itself into another controversy. Wow, what a surprise, right? I mean, people have been bombarding me in the comments to talk about this, but unfortunately, I was sick. And not like sick, no, like I was really sick. You can still hear it in my voice. I sound like those Karens who sits outside all day yelling at children while grabbing their 100th smoke. But we still gotta have this video, and I really wanted to strike the iron while it's still hot, because this is actually a very important topic. This is something that I spoke about pretty vehemently in the past 6 months, because it's really important to just showcase that Blizzard is so detached from reality. They don't understand who actually played their game. By the way, apology in advance. You're gonna hear a lot of voice crack in this video. You're probably gonna think this is a most critical video because all the voice cracks, but it is what it is. So we're gonna have to plow through this together. I'm trying to speak in a very monotone voice, so it would be less hazardous as it should be. So we can start by reading this tweet just so we're all on the same page here. World of Warcraft is adding its first official Pride event called Darkspear Dash in patch whatever. The event raises money for LGBT Trevor project. I don't know what that is. I'm assuming some sort of project in real life. I never really bothered to get much into it. Regardless, the idea itself is cringe. I think that this entire thing is all about virtue signaling, and it's all about Blizzard pandering to a community that even don't play their games. It's so cringe because Blizzard is incessant on making themselves seem like the heroes of humanity, while inside of their company they're doing the most abhorrent stuff I've ever read about in my entire life, because it literally comes from the company who fridge raid and cube crawls and does all sorts of abnormal stuff you would never even hear a company do, like literally never. It's just insane to me that these type of people are the ones who constantly tells me that I'm an idiot and I'm an evil person. I had enough of it. And don't get me wrong, I think that most people are pro this thing, not the event itself, but like pro LGBT, all that stuff. I really think that no one cares. I said pro. I don't think exactly pro. I think that nobody cares. Okay? Like literally, nobody cares what you do behind closed doors. Literally, people just want to live their own life and that's it. And the constant condensation and concitement, how do you say that? Like being the vanity, right? The hubris, the demeanor that we are being spoken to is so... Oh man, it's just so annoying. I have so many things to say about this. Let me just recollect my thoughts here, because this is actually important. I think the problem is we are being shoved this agenda, this doctrine, this ideology constantly being pushed and shoved down our throats. We had enough of it. We are about to hurl, or maybe we already have, because this is just too much. It's too much. Because if you are part of a marginalized group, the last thing you want to do is this. And trust me, as someone who comes from a massively marginalized group, I would have never made such a thing. Never. I wouldn't want to have a month or even a day dedicated to my people inside of a video game. That's the dumbest thing ever. You know why? Because the best way to make sure people won't hate on you is to just act like a normal human being. You may be surprised, but that's actually the solution. Like, why would I ever want to have a full day for myself? It is so conceited. It's just pure vanity. The sheer hubris of these people. They just want to be seen everywhere because it's purely narcissistic. It was never about the messaging. It was never about that. It's all about virtue signaling. It's all about Blizzard pandering to these people and trying to placate them by appealing to their delusions. It's just so annoying that they're being marginalized, like they're being pushed to the sidelines. Nobody's doing that anymore, Chief. We're in 2026. Nobody cares. But the fact that you do all of that, instead of creating inclusion, you create a schism. You do the exact opposite. It's literally to the detriment of your cause that you're doing all of that. And it's just sickening. We had enough of it. It seeped to our best companies. It seeped to all of our video games. And now it completely destroyed World of Warcraft in terms of gameplay, story, community, all of that stuff is now gone because the game that I once knew and loved, the game that I loved playing so much and spent my days in, is completely gone to these people who do not even play the game. It is so annoying. I hate that. I hate that with every fiber of my being. It's just revolting, man. It makes me want to hurl. Just, we had enough. You need to understand that Blizzard truly do not care about these people. They do not care about inclusion whatsoever. All they care about is making themselves look like heroes. And you know that Blizzard is a reprehensible company that should be repudiated at every single turn possible. They're disgusting, man. They're truly revolting. We even have the bald man himself actually talking about this. I would be mad, but at this point, this event is the least gay thing in the game now. True. Hey, you know what? The Roach King is preaching, as usual. But he's right. He's actually right. I mean, look at all the characters we have nowadays. The demasculinization of all the characters. Thrall and Endwyn are massive babies. Varian was butchered like in... I don't know even why. Like what? It's so disgusting. You had Sourfang dying to a Yas Slay Queen out of absolutely nowhere in the most humiliating Mak'gora I've ever seen in my entire life. And who else? Tyrion dying in the start of Legion in the tutorial zone. Bro, I didn't die in the tutorial zone. Tyrion did? It's cringe, bro. It's actually insane. All of these characters. And it's so crazy because Warcraft was always aimed toward young adults. Always. It was always aimed to them because it was about sweaty men hitting each other with the most barbaric intentions ever. It was about savagery. It was about manliness. And that was good. That was World of Warcraft. If you want this, go play Overwatch. Okay? Like, don't play World of Warcraft. It's just not for you. But unfortunately, our game has been hijacked. And it's just such a damn shame, man. It's just such a damn shame. It used to be so good, man. But I guess in the words of Garrosh himself, times change. And not for our best. Yeah, it's just not our turn now. But I will say this one thing. I want to believe that one day Blizzard will change and World of Warcraft would become great again. Maybe it's just wishful thinking. But I really hope that one day it would happen. I really pray for these days because I really wish World of Warcraft would be great. Right now, I'm playing retail WoW because I kind of want to experience the game again after 8 years of not touching it. The last time I played was BFA. And the game sucks so much balls. I literally could not bring myself to play it for half the time I had a subscription live. My subscription is about to end, but unfortunately I have to renew it to play through the raids and mythic dungeons and all of that because I really want to have a solid ground to criticize the game for in the future. I think it's important to have integrity because people told me my opinion was skewed because it was, outdated, and they were right. They were right to say that. It was outdated. The game has changed since BFA, so I really wanted to garner more knowledge before I criticize it in the future, but I'm not having fun. I'm just not. And the voice crack just proves it. It's not a fun game anymore. The story has gone to shit. If you played through Dragonflight, which I did my entire leveling through, you know all that you do in Dragonflight is literally tend to dragon gardens, which dragons are supposed to represent scalies, which apparently is like a furry thing. People have told me that. It's so cringe. And all you do is tend their gardens, you help bees suck on flowers, you help whelps, you just take selfies of yourself, and that's a literal quest. It's disgusting, man. It's revolting. What happened to find Mankrik wife? What happened to all of these cool quests? I'm losing my voice constantly here. Jesus. But all of these are now gone. It's just so pathetic, man. It's truly so pathetic. So, we have one more thing in here before I completely lose my voice. We have this post right here, which I kind of seen from Asmongold. I really wanted to get through that real quick just to show you something.
I'm 27 years old, right? I'm 27 years old. I'm a heterosexual male. I'm blessed in many regards. When I watched Spider-Man as a kid, he's white. He's a straight white guy. Stone Cold Steve Austin's a straight white guy. John Cena's invisible, but he's a white guy, straight.
Wow, crazy, right? You can't even be straight anymore. That's insane.
In all forms of media that I've grown up with, I've never once was not represented. And a lot of people, including myself,
I was never represented in any form of media and I did not care. I literally did not care. Do you think whenever I watched anime and I watched Dragon Ball Z as a kid, I went like, oh, Goku isn't like me, so I can be like him? No, you always lift your hands and help him collect energy for the spirit bomb. It wasn't matter who you were. Like, it didn't matter. It doesn't matter. And Goku is like, I think Chinese, right? So it's so stupid. I know it's anime and it's Japanese. I think Goku is based on like Chinese mythology and stuff with like Wukong and stuff. But yeah, like, who cares? Bro, who cares? Why would you even make that claim? The statement is so cringe. It's okay if you're not represented. You have so many things that don't represent other people and people still actually enjoys them. I think Black Panther was an incredible film. It was a great Marvel movie. You think I was represented, or like most of the world was represented inside of that movie? No. But we enjoyed it regardless because it was never about the ethnicity of the person. It was about the morals and values they provided on screen. That was the major thing. This was the appeal. You don't need to look like someone to become like them. It is such a dumb statement. I hate that.
at one point in time. And
like, do you really think I need gay characters in World of Warcraft to like them? Or maybe to like them, for like gay people to like them? Or maybe I need a straight character in World of Warcraft to like them because I'm straight? Like, it's so weird. I don't care about that. I don't look at it. Like, it's just such a weird take.
And this might sound woke. I really don't give a fuck. I don't
It
care.
is.
I don't care because you won't know the opposite and the opposition end if you're not someone who's never been represented in media. And sometimes maybe you might be Asian, Black, Hispanic, whatever, and you don't care about media representation, and that's fine. But growing up, every fucking action figure I've seen, most of them were white. Most of the movies were white. Most of the people in the movies and shit were white.
Yeah, I wonder why.
Straight people, not gay, not transsexual, etc. There is a level of representation that is important in the world. Now, obviously, again, you could say some games, some medias.
Listen, I do agree that I don't think we should have one group representing everything, 100%. But nowadays, it feels like these type of people are actually aiming to that. Because they want to be in charge. They don't want to defund the police. They want to be the police. That's what Asmongold is always saying, and he's so true about that. Because these people, they don't want equality. They want to be on top. And that's the difference. Like, that's the difference, sorry.
Some forms of media, some people push agendas, whatever. You could say you hate Lily Tino. Lily Tino's a fucking rage-baiting transgender. I don't fucking care. It doesn't take away the fact that Asmongold, not understanding this fact and being frustrated because I think he's 32, 33, in the last 4 years have started fucking seeing gay people, he's having a fucking spasm attack. It's just...
No, he's not. Like, bro, he has gay friends. Like, who cares? Like, I myself knew a lot of gay people. I don't care. Bro, it doesn't matter. Like, why do you try to always make seem straight people to be like villains? It's so cringe. Like, nobody cares about that. Brother, if you're a good person, you're a good person, and we'll like you. Playing the game of semantics of, oh, I need to put you in this group, and you go in that group, and you can't connect with each other. That's the dumbest thing in the world. The entire thing about freedom of speech is that we can come together and talk about everything. We can share our differences. That's why I love living inside of a non-homogeneous society where we don't think the same. I love hearing other people's opinion. I love hearing other people's perspective. I love meeting people that are different than I am. I love that. It's completely fine. I love meeting people from different cultures. I think that's the beauty of it. Why do you try to make us separate? Like, why do you create a schism? It's so dumb.
Bullshit. I don't care. I'm sorry. I don't care. It's fucking bullshit.
It's imagine telling some, I don't know, non-white kid out there, oh, you cannot enjoy WWE because it's majority, it's like white wrestlers. That's the dumbest take I've ever heard in my life. Oh, you need to like this one person because he's like you. What? Who thinks like that? That's weird. Bro, so I can't love Rey Mysterio? It's the dumbest thing in the entire world because he's like different than I am. I can't love The Undertaker. I can't like Big Show. Bro, I love Jeff Hardy most than everyone. Like, I'm an all-time WWE like fan. I don't watch the the new stuff, but I can't like these people. It's so dumb. Are you telling me that I can't put water in my mouth and literally go like, like I can do that? No, dude. Of course I can. That's the dumbest take ever. I hate everything about it. And again, you cannot let people like him consolidate power over you because then we'll all be cooked. We'll just be done. These people would want to replace you, and they will. The moment you give them the opportunity to do so, they would speak on top of you. They would always push you to the side, and then the marginalized group would turn you into the marginalized one. It's so sick.
You can call me woke. I don't really give a fuck. But you can't sit here and crave you want Modern Warfare lobbies back and people to call each other slurs and say crazy things, but you spaz out every time
Why not? It's funny.
you see a fucking rainbow.
He doesn't. Again, it just false claims. But okay, I guess this person just hates Asmongold and he want to take it into a personal level. I'm not gonna get into that. I'm not Asmongold. He can defend himself here. But just for the sake of the argument, it's so weird to see. Like, these people clearly have no morals whatsoever. They will replace you the moment you give them a chance to do so. And before I completely lose my voice in this video, I apologize for making such content. I hate making a video such as this where I'm not at the peak of my game, but I had to do it because I'm not going to be able to make a video for the next couple of days, and I kind of wanted to prepare you in advance for that. I really hope I would get better soon, but these were my opinion on this topic. Make sure to let me know what do you think. I don't know, man. Watching this is like watching Blizzard crumbling in front of my eyes. It's just so annoying. Let's see actually what I wrote here. The problem is that the company is aligning its core audience, mostly straight dudes escaping reality of BS force fed to them daily true, that have these identity politics, virtue signaling, and girl boss tropes shoved their games. What statistics are showing the main core audience is currently straight dudes? What? Use your brain. Do you think anyone use statistics? What do you think World of Warcraft appeals to? Jeez, what a weirdo. It seems a large portion of the audience now includes women. Hell no. A lot of original players have moved on years ago. Yeah, but you can easily bring them back. And most of them are like me, and they're waiting in the sidelines for World of Warcraft to become great again. You can still escape reality while playing the game by not participating in this event. Yeah, but when it's the main thing, it's like, okay, you have a pile of shit in the middle of your salad, and it's like, oh, just eat around it. You can do that, technically, but you're not going to, because it still smells like crap. Being transgender or inclusive to anything that falls under it is not girl boss trope. Well, you make it into one, so it kind of falls. Tons of people who aren't straight dudes are force-fed narrative or messaging as well. What? Tons of people who aren't straight dudes are force-fed narratives or messaging as well. I mean, it's not forced. Why do you assume that something that was made by straight dudes is immediately forced upon the other people? It's like saying that breathing next to you is just... What? Wait. It's like those people of whenever you say something, oh, it offends me, so you can't say that. Who cares? Like, if a straight dude creates something and you enjoy it, then why give a shit? It's just such a weird take. I mean, the fact that something wasn't made by gay people now means that it's being force-fed to other people? What? What a disgusting claim. Giving representation to a portion of the audience that is playing your game is not ruining the straight male experience. Well, Blizzard is doing it in a way that ruins the male experience. You can definitely be inclusive and still make a great game. And if it does that is an issue on the person being offended by this. Wow. He actually said that immediately after like saying this. It's so cringe. You literally just contradicted yourself one sentence after the other. There is no reason to be upset by this. It is harming 0% of the player base. Yeah, it's harming 0% of the player base because everyone quits. Yeah, of course. True, Chief. Yeah, this guy is delusional. He's trying to play like politics that would make his channel seem more popular, I guess. While people like me suffer and get our videos disliked, bombed by these people because we're being called grifters, we're being called chuds, all of that stuff. It's so cringe, bro. I don't care about one side or the other. I just want to play a good game. I hate to make videos such as this because I'm not into politics. I'm just a guy who's trying to make it playing video games, right? But unfortunately, Blizzard would never let me do that. They just won't. But yeah, this guy's clearly cringes out of his damn mind, and I don't know what else to say, man. I guess I'm just gonna close this one. I'm so sorry for making a video sounding like this. It truly makes me feel so bad, but I just can't make a video for the next couple of days, so I wanted to have this one to kind of make sure you guys know what happens with me. And yeah, I guess at the end of the day, it is what it is, man. We cannot let these people win. We have to come together and make sure we're all on the same page and we're pushing back against this, because if we won't do that, we're gonna be replaced. And World of Warcraft and all of the video games we grew up in, we love, are going to go to the garbage.